Man, look at that Disco X body, son. Did I mention I'm pretty happy? I'm pretty happy about the tires or the wheels. It's funny how much is lifted the front by the back being up so much higher. I mean, it's like, I swear to God, when you walk up to it, it feels like it's at least like 6 inches, maybe a foot higher. But life doing gardening stuff. So yeah, so I'm all covered in fiberglass and I'm all cut up, but this went much better than the last time I did it. So I kind of get the here's how to do it kind of groove. And the manifold is on and it is snugged down with the brace on, and I got the bolts kind of in there, they're not too tight. And what I am going, and I got the radiator put in, y'all. So we got a radiator. See, I made this back with the flappy guys and a big old, I think it's a 16-inch puller, one of the highest CFMs. I always get that stuff mixed up, but yeah, and our cooler right here for the our transmission, and then our right between the two, that and that will go the air conditioner condenser for our new air conditioning deal. So yeah, everything's looking really good. I'm happy with this stuff. So what I'll do is I'll get it up in the air, and I'll snug the downpipe kind of in position, and I'll get it up in the air and get the crossover pipe put up on there, and yeah. looking too bad. Doesn't look much different than last time I showed you, but I did get all the turbo hot side taken care of. Just left the downpipe a little bit loose, so when I go to put the exhaust in, it'll go into place easily enough. And yeah, everything is kind of going back together well. But I'm beat. I'm tired. So it's been a long time to get back to this point. I can't believe how long it's really taken me, to be quite honest with me. I'll be quite honest with you. I was just going to swap the axle out and throw in the new transmission. that was it seems like months ago. It must have been the end of July, I'm guessing. So we're at the end of September now, and just working through the little problem. I did measure the drive shaft, and it is going to be 53 1/4 when the axle's sagging, and when it sits down, then it's 53 1/8. So I guess there's like 1/8 of an inch in there that gets made up when it sits, and that was with the yoke pulled out about 1 inch, the slip yoke on the tail shaft. So I can get the tail shaft ordered up for it and kind of sort through with what I'm going to do with the tires and the wheel situation as well. And we can't get the exhaust stuff back in until we get the axle put back in. But other than that, that should be pretty much the end of the road for this guy as far as work is concerned and things that we had to sort out. It'll be interesting once we get everything back in the engine bay to kind of try to figure out what little things they didn't plug back in or overlooked, and then I gotta do some wiring and some gauges and whatnot. So yeah, anyway, I'm just rambling. So I think it's good to see it on the ground again and have an axle back in it, and excited. So it should be pretty cool. Be a pretty fun ride. It's interesting how much height was added by those rear springs in the rear tires. I'd say those tires are about 2 inches taller than the stock ones, but it also doesn't sag now. The old springs were busted. There was springs missing, so it kind of lifted it up, and it kind of gave it a more kind of aggressive kind of look to it, I guess. But it definitely not only picked the back up, it picked the front up as well. So anyway, I'm gonna call it a night to get cleaned up and get ready for a hard day of work tomorrow. Lots of work to do. Appreciate the business. If you want to support me, you can always drop by my website. It is monkeyfabgarage.com, and I just add a few new things. Got some stainless steel AM bungs now, and also some silicone hoses for like vacuum hoses and stuff, and pretty good, reasonable deals on those, I do believe. So check it out, stop by, check it out, monkeyfabgarage.com. And until next time, this is Mike from Monkey Fab signing out.